Celebrations are a wonderful way to honor momentous events and rites of passage. Celebrating our lives helps us develop an attitude of gratitude, and we can transform how we view and enjoy life. I've asked Jan Herrick with Stone Circle to talk about how their women's group uses rituals as a celebration of life. Jan, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell me about some of these rituals that you have at Stone Circle.
Well, a number of them throughout the year are spread out. We have something called, we celebrate at the winter solstice. We celebrate the summer solstice. We do something around Arbor Day that is called In the Company of Trees, where we can get outside and really appreciate nature. And another one that is very popular is something called Decade Day.
Okay, what is Decade Day?
Well, Decade Day is really a celebration of all women's birthdays.
Oh, okay. Well, we all love birthdays, right?
Yes, but in particular, those women who are entering a new decade that year. So in other words, turning 20, 30, 40,
okay,
and further on.
And so which of these rituals, I mean, you love Decade Day, which ones do the ladies like the best?
Probably Decade Day. We get
okay,
the most people that come to that.
Do you have people ask if they can celebrate a decade even if they're not there yet?
Well, not really, but if somebody has missed one
okay,
the previous year, we usually can allow them to celebrate it with us, as long as it's within the 12-month period.
So tell me about this event and others. Who all can participate?
Actually, anybody can participate. Okay. A woman, of course.
Sure.
And in our society, it seems like we consider men to become more distinguished, but women get old. Mm-hmm. And it's time that we are really able to celebrate the passages that happen when someone turns 50, 60, 70, 80, and even 90. And it's a beautiful thing to do it in the company of other women, where we can really allow them to understand how beautiful
sure,
that passage is.
And is that why rituals are so important? Is it a reconnecting for women?
It is a reconnecting, very much so. The difference between just sitting down and chatting and going through something, a ritual is really something that is participated in fully. Mm-hmm. It's done the same way every time and really makes a difference. People change. Mm-hmm. Their attitudes change. And in particular with Decade Day, their attitude towards their particular state in life and what they're entering into can change dramatically. And
you have other monthly women's gatherings as
yes,
well that
yes,
don't fall under the ritual. What
That's
are some
correct.
of those?
Well, we have a monthly gathering in Orlando. We also have one in Kissimmee. And those are times when we just gather together. I usually come with some kind of a topic for discussion. We always begin with a little ritual of placing our stones in a circle, okay, representing the fact that women have some of the qualities of stones and that there's strength and durability. And as we place our stones together in that circle, we lean on one another and become even stronger.
Now, have you had requests to duplicate Stone Circle in other areas? You said you have Orlando and Kissimmee.
Yes, actually we have, and I really don't have any way of knowing because we don't have an organization that I don't check on people.
Sure.
But we have materials that give our guidelines to how you start a gathering, how you run a meeting, how you do all this. Mm-hmm. And I have many requests for that, and they've gone out to all parts of the country. So it's very possible we have lots of groups.
Now, if someone was interested in starting something like Stone Circle, is this something that you would help with?
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's really the idea. What we do in support of other women, we want other people to be able to do as well, because we don't live any longer in communities where our grandmothers mm-hmm. live next door and our sisters live down the road. So it's really important that women have that ability to gather with others, to kind of all ages.
Yeah, it's critical. Girlfriends are they're absolute necessity for us women.
Absolutely.
Very good. How can people get in touch with you and learn more about Stone Circle?
Well, we have a website. It's stonecircleonline.org, or they can call me directly. They can reach me via email, janherrick@aol.com. Very easy.
Very easy. All right.
So, any of those ways.
All right. Well, Jan, thank you so much for sharing with us the importance of rituals. Very, very important information for us ladies to stick together. Girlfriends are a great thing.